Alrighty, so I want to work on a couple of spots in this, and then I want to play the whole thing. All right. So first of all, would you look at measure 50, please? Measure 50. And this is actually the pickup to measure 50. Okay, 2, 2. Pick up to measure 50. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, thank you. And listen to that. So what I really need for you to do is in measure 51 is get a whole lot softer, and then woodwinds that come in 51 going into 52, bring that back just a little bit more. Okay, it says mezzo forte, but be on kind of the softer side of mezzo forte so that we can build this back up again. Okay, once again, pick up to 50 and 1, 2, 3. So in measure 55, the people that have the tenutos, da, 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 really a little bit more of an articulation on the front end of that place. Da, 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 da. So that then again, when you get out of the way, we hear more of a contrast. Let's hear just the people that have quarter notes in bar 55. And you can start right there at bar 55, okay? And 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah. So trombono, yes, and 2, 3, and. Yeah, do you guys, are you marked fortissimo? Trombones? Bar 55? Oh, okay. So bar 55, yeah, it's fortissimo. I want it nice and strong. 2, 3, 4. Okay, tutti, please. Could we start in bar, the pick up to 54? Everybody, one count before 54, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, and could I hear the chord on the downbeat of 61, please? The chord on the downbeat of 61, hold it. There it is. And now start at measure 60 and 1, 2, ready, go. So yeah, it's like when we hold it, we have time to hold it, it's a lot more in tune than when we just like play into it. Okay, so listen as carefully when you get to 61 when you're playing it as you do when you're actually just holding that chord and listening to it. Okay, so listen to the chord again at 61. This is the downbeat and hold it. Okay, and now play 60 and 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, that's better. Okay, cool. The next spot is measure 71. Could I hear second and third trumpets, all the horns, and first and second trombones, please? And measure 71. And 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, so we've got to get that together, and I like the style. Da, 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 da. That's what I'm looking for, but it's got to be together. 1, 2, 3, go. So the quarter notes are dragging. Dee, da, 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 dee, da, 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 dee, da, da. So aim for that and on each one of those quarters once again. 2, 3, go. So let's try that together, please. Everybody, this is 3 counts before 71. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. To the next thing that I wanted to do was, we've done this before, bar 78, da 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 da. I would like for that to be a lot more marcato in the euphonium and the tuba, baried sax, bassoon, bass clarinet, da 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 da. Okay, as marcato as possible, please. And the pitch is like crazy tonight, you know? It's been a while, I guess, right? It's been 2 weeks since we've seen each other. Woo! Okay. So once again, please, this is 3 counts before 71. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Not together. Could I hear just bass clarinet and bassoon and alto, tenor, bari, sax, euphonium, and tuba? And start at 77. Okay? Just those people at 77. And 1, 2, ready, go. Yes. So, like, if you could make it just a little bit fatter, but I like the style. Okay? Do it again, please. And a little bit more marcato in the tubas. Same people, same place. 2, 3, go. Yes, like that. And I like that a lot in the tubas. Can you make it more like that? The first part of that beat. So in the bass clarinet and bassoon, you have the crescendo starting. So start the crescendo at mezzo forte. Okay. So you have a mezzo piano in the measure before. Change the beginning of the crescendo to mezzo forte, please. Change it. And Camille, the tenor sax line in 77, because that's melodic, you can be stronger there, okay? I would not play mezzo piano, I'd play mezzo forte. Okay. Tutti, please, this is 3 counts before 71. Tempo, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Is 101. So I want everybody to play, but what we need to be able to hear is in bar 102, the clarinets, and in bar 104, third and fourth horns, first and second trombones, and the euphonium. Okay? So make sure you're listening for that. Tutti, please. We're at 101. And this is in the fast 4 tempo. And 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. Sorry. Could I just hear clarinets in 102? 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, so yeah, don't slow down. 2, 3, 4, 1. That's it. And could I hear third and fourth horn, first and second trombone in 104? 2, 3, 4, 1. Again. 2, 3, 4, 1. Cool. Everybody plays 101 and listen for those 2 lines. And 1, 2, ready, go. But play it as loudly as you just did when we practiced it by itself. I don't want a piano there. I want that to come through. So trombones and third and fourth horn, you can be louder. Okay, make it at least mezzo forte. Yep. Can you change it, please? You lost your pencil? You never had one? Okay, and while they're doing that, bar 108. Could I hear piccolo, flute, oboe, clarinet, 1, E flat clarinet? Bar 107. Dee da dee da da dee da dee da da dee da. 1, 2, ready, go. Again, 2, ready, go. That's better. And now would we put that with the altos and the tenors and the trumpets, please? 107. And 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, so I hear the upper part, but I don't hear the trumpet alto sax. Dee-ya-dee-ya-da, dee-ya-dee-ya-da, dee-da. Make sure that we can hear that too. Okay, again, those people. And 1, 2, ready, go. Cool, now can you do the diminuendo? Uh-huh. And 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, it's nice. please. Everybody, we're at 101. Tutti at 101. And 1, 2, ready, go. That's cool. All righty. And, oh, I should have let you play that because I wanted to hear that syncopation in the horns. Sorry. Do pick up to 109, please. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's that. You're just a little bit off on that. Do da 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 ba 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 ba. Okay, stay in time there, please. Let's hear just clarinets and horns. Pick up to 109. And are you marked piano there? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. True piano, please. Thank you. And one count before 109. Just clarinets and horns. 1, 2, 3. We're starting one count before 109. They have a pickup. You guys have a rest, I think. Oh no, the first clarinet's done. Sorry. And 1, 2, 3. So stay right on top of that so that it doesn't lose time, okay? That's cool. And 133, alto and tenor sax. This is your moment. And 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, it sounds like only one person is playing. The intonation is so good. Did you notice that? It sounded like only one. Yeah, you guys have to like really lay into that. Okay, do it again. And 1, 2, 3, go. Start right on.
Okay, I'm doing the pickup.
Yeah, you're doing the pickup. Start right on 133. And 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's got to be very strong. And it's also covered in the euphonium, who couldn't be here tonight, but he'll be here on Sunday. So between now and Sunday, really try to make sure that you can do that at that tempo with confidence. It's got to cut through. The rest of the band the whole band is playing its marked forte. Okay? Tutti at 133, so that you see what you have to do. And 1, 2, 3, go! So, I mean, I can hear you, and they can probably hear you, and maybe the first couple of rows will, but it's not going to go to the back of the hall. So I need all of you to really be able to do that with some strength, okay? Bar 149, Marcato, yes, so flute, piccolo, oboe, E-flat, and all the clarinets, not the bass clarinet, at 149. And 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah, can you be a little bit more aggressive with that? 2, 3, go! And 3 and 4 and ba 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 ba. 3 and 4 and. Okay, so wow, what is going on? Can I hear those 3 quarter notes in bar 156 one at a time, please? Jeez. Okay, yeah, you got to find each other. So can we put an accent on the first note of each group that's slurred? D da 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 D 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 da. So that really, I want to hear more of that part. It has to contrast with the trumpets and the horns that are going. Dee da da dee da 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 dee doo. Okay, so I want to hear more aggression from you. Let me hear it, please. Piccolo, flute, oboe, all those things at 149. And 1, 2, 3, go! And 3 and 4 and. Yeah, it's the wrong note. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and don't back off that in 157 clarinets, okay? Second and third clarinets, you can be strong there, all right? Cool. Could I hear those people plus the trumpets and the horns? And they're going to start, the horns and trumpets are going to start 3 counts before, ladies. The trumpets and the horns are going to start 3 counts. 3 counts before you come in. Okay? You ready? And 2. You ready? Do you know what we're doing? No. Horns and trumpets, 3 counts before 149. And then the woodwinds will come in at 149. 2, 3, 4, 1. Idea. I think it still needs more of that initial attack from the woodwinds. Dia da da dia da da dia da. Okay, and can we check pitches, please, in 153? Can I hear just the clarinets first of all? 153. And 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, articulate the same way though. Dia da da dia da da dia da. Again, 2, 3, go. Yes, thank you. Could I hear flutes and oboe? 2 and piccolo, 153. Ready, go. 1, 2. Yeah, a little bit more on the first note of the slur. Dia da da dia da. Ready, go. 1, 2. And now tutti, please. This is 3 counts before 149. Everybody, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's so much better. Cool. All righty, let's do it from the top, unless you've got a question or a spot that you need to hear. Nope. Okay. You ready? How's our tempo? couple of things. We got to listen to some of these places where we're doing unisons. The tuning is just like really out of whack. Tubas, for the most part, when you're playing eighth notes that, oh, he left. Oh, he's there. Oh. When you're playing eighth notes that don't have staccatos, you're playing them like really short. Or, yeah, I'd like for them to be longer. So like that stuff in the beginning. Yeah, so like at 34, ball, 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 more ball, 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 okay? I'm kind of hearing ball, 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 okay? So be careful with that. And also, you have a crescendo at 71, 72. So that doesn't reach its climax until 75 in the tuba part. So be careful that you don't come on too soon with that, okay? Save that until you get right to the end of 74, please. And the other thing that's happening is that other people in the band are actually doing a diminuendo there, so then your part can come through there a little bit more. So just be careful of that, okay? Okay, so could we do, let's do 133, piccolo, flute, oboe, E flat and first clarinet, first and second trumpet. And you can do, you probably have a pickup note, right? Oh no, you actually don't. So just write on 133, okay? And listen for pitch. And 1, 2, 3, go. So did you hear it? It's the A, natural. Dee da 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 da. Right? It's the major third, so keep it down. Again. And 1, 2, 3, go. So did you hear da da dee that note da da dee da 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 dee da da dee da da. So yeah, bar 137. Can you play 137, please? And 1, 2, 3, go. So the interesting thing to me is like when we do something like this and you guys listen to what's going on all around you and more carefully, then it's like the tuning is better. Because you're actually like blending better is what it is. So when everybody's playing like crazy at 133, then it's like, that's kind of the way it sounds. It's like everybody's doing their own thing, you know, and you're like, oh, well, I like this part and I'm doing my own thing and here I am, instead of like, oh, I'm a part of this ensemble. I'm supposed to be listening to other people that are also doing this too. They might be having just as much fun as I am, okay? So could we try it together, please, at 133? And this is where the alto and tenor sax part and euphonium has to come through anyway. So, and balance, okay? Listen to it. You don't have to work so hard, all right? Just enjoy it. 133, 2, ready, go. See, that's a whole lot better, don't you think? I mean, can you hear the difference in how that is? So in this music and in every piece that we play, if you will just kind of back off a little bit and really start to think about how the whole group is shaped together as one, then I think that will make a difference in what it sounds like. Okay? Agreed? Okay. Feel free to comment.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks. 161, please. And with that in mind, when you get to 169, it's all fortissimo and stuff, you know, make sure that you're not overplaying. Hang on a second. Before we do that, I missed a lot of people on the second beat of bar 173 in the brass section on that forte piano. So could I hear brass only, please, at 169? Just brass at 169. And 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, and please make sure that you strike beat 2 in bar 173 with some strength, okay? Tutti, this is 161. Bounce and blend. And 1, 2, 3, go. much better. Thank you. Okie dokie. Holst is next.